Hey there, and welcome back to Cosmic Crypto. In this video, we're going to be talking about Ravencoin RVN. Let's go. All right, welcome back to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, could you please go down below, hit that subscribe button. And while you're down there, if you can tap the like button, I would really appreciate it. And I also really appreciate all the feedback I got on my last Ravencoin video, the how much Ravencoin you need to be a millionaire. And just a little quick update, if you calculate it all out, if we reach my top price target, then you will need 833,000 to become a millionaire. So it's not as easy as they make you think it is. In the crypto field, I put out a tweet the other day saying that you can become a millionaire in crypto, but it's not as easy as you think, and it just takes patience. It takes some other stuff. I can't remember what I said. Anyway, quick update on Ravencoin. Things are looking solid here. So what I had talked about previously was I believe we needed to get above this. We got above the 50, and this is looking really good on the RSI. So we broke above the zero line on the weekly time frame on the market cipher here. And if we zoom in here on the RSI, you can see that we had a nice break above, a retest, and a possible continuation is happening right now. And the last time we did that, back over here, where we broke above, we didn't even retest it. We just kept going. So, and that's when we had that big move. Now, something I am seeing here, it's looking very, I mean, if you look at the volume, I don't know if you can see this very well. We got a nice volume spike right here. Let me get paintbrush tool so you can kind of see that. We have a volume spike right there, just barely. And then a smaller green volume, a red volume, and then a massive move. And if we come over here to current times, we had that nice spike of a green volume right here, a lower green volume, a red volume. I mean, it's almost identical. Look at this. You got the spike of a green, lower green, red, massive move for that next week. Spike of a green, lower green, red, and we are starting this week. Are we going to get a candle? Like, whoa, man. Let me look at that. I keep looking at this from the body right here because it got a major rejection. But actually, this thing went all the way up. What kind of percentage move was that? This was 1 week. Oh, my word. 408% move in 1 week. Now, obviously, 75% of that got taken back and rejected. But actually, if you look at this, kind of just looking at where we are now. So here, let's just say right here is similar to right here, okay? And we are just about to move into this massive spike. If that is the case, and we get a massive spike, you can see that if I put a horizontal line here, well, I already have one there. The orange line is the top of this area right here. And it came down, and actually the pink line is a better example. So the pink line here, well, you can just see. Here's where it got pushed back down, which is right around this level right here. So if we were to have a nice week this week, cross our fingers, and this is playing out exactly like it did back then, maybe we get a big old spike out of here, come back down. I mean, obviously it's not going to play out exactly, but I'm just kind of speculating here. Come back down and then kind of get back into this area right here, which would put us right around the 5 cent area, which, I mean, it actually makes kind of sense to get back into that 5 cents area, which also lines us up with our resistance line here at the blue. So that would be very interesting to see. Don't know if that's going to happen. I have no idea. That's just me just kind of fireballing here. Let's see. Let's go down to the daily. And you can see on the daily, we're kind of just hanging out in here. We are creating higher lows and kind of level highs, but also we do have a higher high. I believe that's a higher high, you know, starting today. So that's a good sign. And our body candle is breaking a bit higher. Now, obviously, we still have... What am I? Oh, I'm on the daily. Yeah, so on the daily, we still have 15 hours to go on the daily, but we do have a green dot here on Market Cipher, and we also... did we break our thing over here? We were having some divergence going on. Here, no, we have not. So I'd like to see this RSI get either up to or a bit, well, mostly I'd like to see it get above this orange line here. I'd like to see it get to around the 72 area on the RSI. Would be nice too, because that means we had a nice pump to the upside. Now, I was comparing this right here to this section over here to see if it would play out the same way, where we had that big drop down and retested areas. We retested this area right here, which would be, in this case, right over here. And so far, I'm not sure yet. I don't know if that's going to play out yet. You can see that we did have this nice green candle to the upside with a high wick. But we were also below the 200 EMA as well in that situation as well. So lots of things that are not similar and a lot of things that are similar as well. So really, I think in the next couple of days, we're going to know if this candle cannot get anywhere, this daily candle, and we start to see a couple red days coming in, then possibly. But, you know, we are also on the RSI forming on the daily. We are forming a triangle right here. And so, I mean, again, if we get that break above there, that could bring us all the way up to the, you know, 80 to 90 level on a break above this right here. So we'll just have to pay attention to that in the next couple of days. I'd really like to see this thing go quite a bit higher. But anyway, let's go down to the 4 hour just for a quick peek here. So I have this yellow line here. Let's go actually to the daily to see why I have that yellow line. So that yellow line represents resistance. So we had high wicks going in. We had finally a touch up here almost of the body. Then we've got a body touch. We've got another body touch, body touch. Well, we won't go there. And now we're breaking above the yellow line here. So as long as we can close this daily above this yellow line, which is sitting at 0309 on this chart. I'm on the Binance US chart right here. So as long as we can close a body above that, I think that we're okay to continue on to the upside. We'll just have to wait and see. But back to the 4 hour. So, okay, so we did get that break above it, and it looks like we're coming back down to retest that line, most likely. And I'd really like to see it hold it. So what did I say, 0309? I'd really like to see us hold that. Let's use my nifty little thing here. Higher highs, higher lows. We are creating those. And we can put a fib from the bottom. So it looks like we held the 0.5 here and are continuing our way up. We have created a higher high, which is a good sign. And it looks like actually we might retest that 236, which is lining up just about with where I had my line here. So I'll just move that to there. And that's the spot right there. So 0310 is where I'd like to see that hold at that 236 and then continue on to the upside. But that's pretty much it. Just a quick update. Not really much has happened. We've just been going sideways. We have had nothing but weekend price action. So, you know, you never know. Although I will say that things are looking kind of iffy on the Bitcoin front, possibly a rollover happening. Possibly not. I don't know. It's kind of just this week. I think is going to be a hit or miss, really. But I would love to see that we're kind of moving into this area right here, as long as we're repeating what we did back here. That'd be pretty awesome. Because yeah, looking forward to that. I actually loaded up on some more Ravencoin. I was kind of weighing my options, and yeah, I sold all my. We'll see if this plays out for me, but I sold all my Atom, and I bought Ravencoin with all my Atom. So we'll see if that works out, because I do believe Atom is going really high this cycle. But if I keep looking at this chart, and I cannot, you know, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. So, you know, I think Atom can do a nice 5 to 10x, but that's nothing compared to what I've been pointing out here on Ravencoin. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is. We'll see if it happens. Crossing my fingers. I also want to show you the Ravencoin BTC. And excuse me, I'm probably going to have to sneeze. Oh, man. Gosh, why can't I get through a video without coughing or sneezing? Anyway, so Ravencoin BTC is right on target here. So we've been following this a little bit, not much, just a little bit. But this is in a triangle pattern as well, looking just like the Ravencoin chart. And I'll tell you, once this thing breaks out here, and then, you know, if we can get that Ravencoin breaking out of the triangle, boy, I just feel like this sucker's going to fly. And the nice thing about Ravencoin BTC is the RSI is hitting that 50 level right now. So if we can get that break above it, that push, we might be able to see a nice move. Also, I want to point out one more thing. The Bitcoin dominance is something I've been looking at recently. And I've talked about this a little bit. We really want to see Bitcoin dominance drop. The more Bitcoin dominance drops, the higher the altcoins go. And the good news here is we got Bitcoin dominance got rejected off the 618. It is falling. It's currently holding the 0.5 fib. But we do have a red dot on the market cipher here, ready to roll over. And so I've been seeing a lot of stuff on Twitter and other places saying that altcoin season could be right around the corner for some massive moves. I mean, we've already seen FET go like crazy. We've seen Optimism already have new all-time highs. We've seen a whole bunch of other stuff. Aptos have a new all-time high. I mean, just some crazy stuff happening, and that's without the dominance falling. So when this dominance starts, I've been following this ever since, well, way back here, but I've been talking a little bit about Bitcoin dominance all throughout these ups and downs here. And I was hoping that we'd kind of roll over right here and fall. But I mean, if this thing comes back down to here, which I think it will, that's going to be some nice moves for the altcoins during that time. That just means Bitcoin's going sideways and altcoins are flying. Now, I'm just waiting. I am waiting for this thing to just crash below 39, preferably below 38.75%. If Bitcoin dominance can get below 39, 38.75%-ish area, we're going to see altcoins just explode, which is something I'm kind of hoping for. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm kind of crossing my fingers, and that, to me, would be the start of a Ravencoin move up to probably, I mean, during that time, Ravencoin would probably be up in this area right in here. And this is when we really got to start thinking about what we're doing, depending on if you're a long-term holder or whatnot. But just really got to start thinking about some stuff over in here. So that's pretty much it. That's all I got for Ravencoin. We do have some green going in the market. Hopefully it stays that way. I think FET is just 30% again today. Boy, if you got into the AI coins, congratulations. I did not. So that sucks. But anyways, that's all I got for Ravencoin. You like this video, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.